He had a bad week and needed like 5 procedures in like 2 days. 4 in one day and then 1 2 days later. But you know, he wasn't doing that well, and she's 1,700 miles away, and all she's getting is the information that I'm telling her. You know, I'm emotionally, you know, heightened because of what's going on, and there's nothing I can do about it. You know, so she's freaking out more. So she was just like, I got a flight. I'm on my way.
We're all volunteers. Majority of the volunteers are all current FBI employees. They make dinners for the family if they're staying in CHOP with the child. We do whatever we can. Here I am kind of semi-retired, and I thought this was a great opportunity to give back and to particularly lessen the emotional trauma and stress that families go through when they're here at CHOP. So for me, this is easy. Yeah, here you go. This is her in the hat. Hello, Nicole.
Hello.
This is a load off of their mind. They don't have to worry about getting a Uber or a Lyft ride coming in this late at night. But I'm very happy to do this, and it just makes me feel good that I can do something for somebody when they have no idea what to do or expect anything to happen for them.
All right, we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Sorry.
Come give me a kiss.
Okay.
Hey Mark, how you doing?
Hey.
She was in her senior year at college. She was at St. Joe's University here in Philadelphia, and had spring break, had come home for a couple of days and was kind of run down. So Mom said, hey, why don't you go get checked up? We'll do that blood test. Did some blood work, and the doctor called the next day and said, you got to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital up there, which is Lehigh Valley, and basically the doc said, she's got leukemia. They did radiation, and then we did the transplants. Your body is so beaten up from this stuff, it's going to take you up to a year to recover. And we got her home for a period of time, but there were runs back and forth to CHOP, and then finally, they said she's not going to make it. And we're out of options. So we lost her the following summer. She was 23. So we said goodbye to her. And my wife said, and Casey loved kids. When she was at St. Joe's University on spring break, instead of going to the beach, she would go to the Appalachian Trail and help with communities and help with the kids. So she always had an affinity for kids, loved being around kids. So we said, we need to give back. At CHOP, we had a good experience, not a great experience, but we wanted to give back. And so we said, well, if you guys want to do something, help us, help families similarly situated at CHOP. So we kind of started off like that.
So little in like such a big chair, and then I was like, oh my God, that's right.
There he is.
Oh God. You guys look great.
The littlest thing as Mr. Tom picking her up and bringing her is the biggest impact on our lives right now, because that's something that we do not have to worry about with everything going on. Because we still have a house, 3 dogs, vehicles at home.
We live in 2 separate
We're
lives
living
right
2
now.
separate, yeah.
It is what it is.
And that one little thing that they're like, oh, we're just going to do this little thing to help them out. This is major waves in our lives. Positive, obviously, but so just that little pickup and drop off obviously she enjoys it because Mr. Tom is fantastic, but it helps us out worlds because we don't have to worry about waiting an hour for an Uber or a Lyft or a cab or stuff like that. So, you know.
And it makes it even easier when people like Mr. Jim,
Oh yeah.
everybody, they'll never know.
We've met people along the way that say, you know what, why do you do this stuff? Or you don't know us, you don't have to do this stuff. Well, if I can help the next person make today a little bit better than yesterday and going through this process, I feel that as an obligation. And my wife said, and she said it at Casey's service, that the way she was brought up, her dad said, you know, if you're in a position to help somebody, you shouldn't think about it or consider it. You're obligated. If you can help somebody else, you really should do that.
I love you. You're making me feel so great right now.